The first thing I did after being reborn was to make my fiancé wear a wedding dress at our own ceremony and watch him burn alive right in front of everyone. In my past life, I was the daughter of a wealthy family. On my wedding day, the wedding dress I was wearing suddenly caught fire, burning me beyond recognition. It was not until the moment before I died that I finally learned the truth. Everything had been planned by my fiancé and my best friend. They conspired to seize my family's fortune. Not only did they kill me, but they also murdered my parents in a staged car crash. They even turned on the TV and forced me to watch the video of my parents' accident. Those two despicable people revealed the whole truth to me as I lay dying. I was filled with regret for ever agreeing to marry him. When I opened my eyes again, I was back on the day before the wedding. My so-called best friend was right beside me. Seeing me in tears, she pretended to care about me with fake concern. Staring at her, I recalled all the harm she had done to me in my past life, and my heart was filled with hatred. She took my hand and led me to see our new marital home. But when we opened the door, we found the room in ruins. The wedding dress had been torn to pieces, and cosmetics scattered all over the floor. She intended to frame the mute little boy for all of this, hoping to make me angry and blame him. Little did she know, I had already seen through her scheme. I pretended to call the boy over, and the second my fiancé stepped through the door, I slapped my best friend hard across the face in front of him. She froze and screamed in shock. I shifted all the blame onto my fiancé. He tried to scold me in return, but I turned around and gently comforted the little boy instead. They were all confused by my unusual behavior. Taking this chance, I announced I wanted to cancel the wedding. My fiancé and my best friend panicked immediately. She offered to take responsibility for the damage to the room, desperate to keep the wedding on track. I demanded 1 million yuan in compensation from her. This was all part of my plan. It was only the first step of my revenge. The next day, I went to the bridal shop. My best friend had prepared a new wedding dress for me. Standing before the dress, I finally understood why my gown had caught fire in my past life. She had secretly hidden white phosphorus inside the dress. Our wedding was scheduled to start at 12 noon, when the temperature would be at its highest, perfect to ignite the white phosphorus. I saw through her cruel trick and decided to turn her plan against her. I acted coquettishly toward my fiancé, begging him to wear the wedding dress at the ceremony, to prove his true love for me. He was extremely unwilling, so I pulled out the share agreement of my family's corporation, and tempted him. If he wore the dress, I would transfer all my family's company shares to him. Greedy for money, he agreed at once, lying hypocritically that he was doing it not for wealth, but to prove his love for me. Soon, the wedding day arrived. Guests whispered among themselves, calling my fiancé a gold digger. He was just a poor man, and marrying me was the luckiest thing that ever happened to him. My parents also attended the wedding, praising my best friend for arranging the venue so beautifully. Meanwhile, I dressed in a black suit and hat, sitting among the guests, completely unrecognizable to anyone. Just then, a fleet of luxury cars arrived majestically, and stopped by the roadside. Inside one car sat my fiancé, wearing the wedding dress. He hesitated to get out, ashamed and embarrassed. After struggling internally, he finally stepped out with the veil on, and entered the wedding venue. No one knew that the person in the wedding dress was my fiancé. Everyone was wondering where he had gone. I sat among the guests and counted down the seconds. The dress was about to catch fire. As the clock struck the hour, the wedding dress burst into flames. My best friend smirked quietly, thinking her plan had succeeded. Little did she know, the one burning was her lover, my fiancé.